showing some ferocity, and DJ Hyde in to break it up. Did not want to see a pinfall go down in that exchange.
Yeah, and it puts the tag champs in such a tough position tonight, because it's not them they have to worry about. They have to worry about these other teams, because if someone else gets pinned, they lose the tag team titles.
Absolutely.
So they must protect the ring.
And you have to look on the outside of the ring as well. And Rhett Titus with the microphone.
Where's Rhett Titus going? Rhett Titus heading to the locker room, Jerry.
Titus saying he has a trick up his sleeve or behind his tie. This match has come to a standstill. Oh, hold on! Are you kidding?
If you're going to get a manager, Jerry, you can't get much better than that. Jim Cornette now.
Talk about changing the complexion in this match, Studley. We now have the greatest tag team manager in the history of pro wrestling in the corner of one of these teams.
Yeah, and if Tara isn't careful here, Jim Cornette is a man of his word. He will take her out back, and he will spank her with that tennis racket.
And here we go. Dino, Divine, and Sugarmask, and we know Sugarmask has had his issues with Divine and Hyde. Hard shoulder tackle. Dino on the hop, so is Sugarmask. And what the?
What was that he just spit in Dino Divine's face?
I don't know, but it was a lot prettier than his dancing. I guess Stevie's Tito. Oh! That's like a bonus for Calloway. Stevie Richards, the young veteran, taking it to Calloway and
another side slam. I'll tell you what, Jerry, with Jim Cornette out here, you almost got to look at Rhett and Cole as the favorites now. I mean, they got the greatest mastermind in pro wrestling in their corner.
You sure could, and Sugarmask and Richards working as a duo. Oh, Titus and Calloway. This is fulfilling one of Calloway's dreams. Oh, no!
Cole's enjoying this a little too much.
He took his time getting off of his partner, didn't he? Bad choice of words, perhaps. Back suplex, Richards going for it, and not to be. Oh! Stevie Richards apparently with a PhD in pain, and once again Sugarmask back in the match. Quartet of spine busters, and
Tyler Hilton tagging himself in. The freshest tag team in the match for sure.
Side slam, inverted DDT combo, and Divine again making sure that pinfall doesn't go down.
And I'll tell you what, Joe, you know what I love about the RBC? They're young and they're arrogant, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. They too were on a roll before their suspension, along with McBride and Stigma. You know, and I talked to them in the back about that, and I said, were you bitter about the suspension? I mean, 90 days is a long time to be out of the ring. They both just laughed, and they said, did McBride and Stigma lose the belts? So it was almost like a mastermind plan of theirs. They didn't mind taking the suspension as long as they could screw things up for McBride and Stigma.
Oh, they've certainly grown up a lot in the last few years. Certainly in their respective best conditions of their career. Hilton, oh boy. These men, this RBC, are as dangerous as ever.
Another thing a lot of the fans don't realize too is after this match, Sugarmask is going to have to unmask. He requested this match, the team with his longtime friend Stevie Richards. But if you remember, it was Stevie that put up Sugarmask's mask last month against at Extreme Measures against the Bruiser, and the Bruiser defeated Stevie Richards. So Kelly Bell better hold up his end of the bargain, and we're going to see Sugarmask for who we said he was all along.
Oh, Calloway in a world of trouble now. He's in the wrong part of town, and here comes the lariat. A lot of beef in that ring.
Pure power out of these two.
Oh. Oh, an arrogant cover, and not going to do the job. Ooh. Oh, these fans really getting on Hyde's nerves. He's got a huge chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, the problem is when the fans get on his nerves, Cole Calloway's the one that pays the price.
Cravat-like neck wrench from the side. Hyde using his bicep and shoulder strength to torque that neck. Calloway is trying to fight free, and he does. Oh. Running into a brick wall that fights back.
Clubbing forearm. DJ's